Number 3, market research. The number one place to start when it comes to understanding your market and whether or not this, solution makes sense for your market is to contact your local realtor and reach out to them to see if you can start identifying either properties for lease or properties for sale to try and understand, okay, in those areas, in those pockets, what are the demographics looking like on 1, 3, and 5 mile radiuses? Is it an older demographic? What's their income range? What percentage of those individuals might be on Medicaid and Medicare, so they're duly enrolled? Because if you have a high percentage of folks on Medicaid, then you might have to change the type of adult day center you were originally thinking about starting, because that area might be more conducive to a Medicaid focused adult day center. You might have to take into consideration traffic patterns. Where do people live? Where do people go to work? Are you somewhere along that path, or are you way off the beaten path? Are you in a really well developed area, or are you looking in areas that are not as developed? And if so, you have to take into consideration that when you're starting an adult day center, you are going to be a destination. People are gonna have to come to you, drop their loved one off. You may provide transportation, but whether you're providing transportation or whether people are coming to you, one of the things that's gonna be important is that it's gonna take time. So is that gonna cost you time, on your vans, your drivers and things like that, and it'll be more expensive? Or are you gonna be more centrally located, where it makes sense, where you can service the needs of a larger portion of the population within, a 1, 3, and 5 mile radius of your center, as opposed to being off to the far end of town where you have to always come south to service everyone. Are there other adult day centers in your area? If so, have you visited them? What type of adult day center are they, what's their type? Like we discussed before, is it more Medicaid focused? Is it more private pay focused? Is it young adult, 65 and up? Take kind of a survey of the local adult day centers in your area. Make a list of local senior care services, right? So what other senior care services are in your market? Are there any? Is it the appropriate market for it? Are there assisted living facilities in town? Are there franchised home care agencies in your area? If so, then maybe that might be kind of conducive to them being a good place to start. I don't know. It depends, again, really on population size, and then the demographics and the density of the demographics that are both 65 and up, as well as those that are 85 and up. Because if you're taking care of seniors, you're primarily focusing on the 80 to 85-year-old. I know it's a big generalization, and of course we take care of folks that are younger, but I'm just saying a large portion of the population that really is in need of our services might be somewhere between that late 70s, early 80s, but the thing is that you might have an up and coming generation of adult children who might be in their late 50s, early 60s, and they're taking care of their mom and dad. So is that up and coming population, is it a positive upward trend, or is it negative? You have to look into these things. Again, a realtor is gonna be your greatest asset, because if you're really considering to lease a property or to purchase a property, that realtor is gonna go to work for you and help get you these answers, and it's not gonna cost you anything. It depends on obviously what type of realtor you find and if they are really gonna service you, but the cool part is that you could get a lot of this information without having to spend a ton of money. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you'd like to learn how to open your own adult daycare center, go to adcpro.com. If you'd like the latest business tips, click here, and make sure you subscribe to our channel, click here. We'll see you guys next time.